If your bracket is perfect this morning, no, it's not. You're a liar. No, there is a chance, and congratulations if you do, because with March Madness comes plenty of busted brackets.
Yeah.
Mine's perfect this morning.
Is it?
Perfectly not done, Jason.
Yeah, you didn't even fill it out.
Well, March Madness is not the only thing worth watching. The Black College Invitational Championship is also underway at Bojangles Coliseum.
All right, so to discuss all of that, we have Charlotte Sports Live's Mike Lissette. So, Mike, did you have the same updates, or upsets, I should say, on your bracket that actually panned out?
A couple. The one that I did successfully pick was Arkansas over Kansas.
Oh.
And John Calipari in recent years has had tremendous problems getting out of the first round of the early rounds of the NCAA tournament. And I said, you know what? I just want to see Cal do it so that in the second round, we get Rick Pitino versus John Calipari, just like the old days back when I was working in Kentucky. So now we got that matchup. I'm really excited about it. Rick Pitino, I was there for his demise. You can say what you want about a lot of stuff, but he is one amazing basketball coach, and I am very excited about the potential of his team making a deep run into the NCAA tournament.
I've got St. John's going against Duke in the final game, with Duke taking it all.
Me too.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
See, there we go. Maybe I should have actually
Yeah,
filled,
you should fill
I should
out.
have filled out my bracket. I'm consistent. 8 years of not doing one. I'm not going to start now. All right, so what are you most excited about today on this Friday? We know where you're going to be all weekend, watching like 8 TVs at once. So who are you excited about? Let's go ahead and talk about Duke and UNC. Let's talk about our locals, right?
Well, Duke, they're going to roll over Mount St. Mary's no matter what. We know that for a fact. But the thing that's key today is, what is Cooper Flagg going to look like? I remember he got hurt last week in the ACC tournament right here in Charlotte. We have not seen him since. I am a guy that himself is coming off a bad ankle injury. I had surgery. It's good to see that Flagg did not get surgery on that.
Did you just compare yourself to Cooper Flagg?
Well, we're both jump shooters. He's a little taller than me, a little younger, probably better looking. But what I'm saying is, I relate to what he went through, the psychological scarring.
Right.
But I am excited to see what he looks like. We can tell, is he moving enough? I think Duke will be able to get by the early round games no matter what, regardless of his health. But those further rounds, he's going to need to be at full Cooper strength. So I think today we'll get a good indication of just where he is overall. As for North Carolina, look, you can say what you want about them not being worthy of getting into the NCAA tournament, and that they were there for a TV ratings draw, and the first 4 ratings certainly proved that they delivered. But man, oh man, did they deliver on the court. They took a very good defensive team and made mincemeat out of them. The challenge for North Carolina going forward is playing consistent basketball. We know that for stretches of games, they can hang with the best of the best. Can they do it for 40? That's going to be the challenge this week and this month for Hubert Davis.
So, look, UNC obviously has a chance to pull off an upset, playing their way in from the first 4, but also talking about the 12 burst 5s. Everybody loves those in terms of betting, because you never know when a 12 seed like McNeese is going to go ahead and beat a 5 seed. We got 2 more matchups of that today. You got Colorado State and Memphis, and Oregon versus Liberty. Do you like any of these 12 seeds with a chance to upset, or is there an upset that you have on your radar that we may not know about?
I didn't have any of those upsets. I did not have any of those upsets going in to today. I think both 5 seeds will take care of business. As for Will Wade yesterday, my goodness gracious, that was a dominating performance. And what really, really impressed me about that was, this is the time of year every year where college basketball coaches in these mid-major schools, they go into the NCAA tournament. They're the hot buzz name going on. They always try to play cool. They're, oh no, I'm just focused on the NCAA tournament. I really appreciate the fact that he was very honest with the media, and he was honest with his team that, hey, you know what? We're all trying to better ourselves. I think that really helped his team. I think that kind of gave them a, you know what, let's live for today and not for tomorrow. And they came out and played just spectacularly against Clemson. So I really, really think, number one, NC State got a good one with him, but man, oh man, they've got momentum now. Who knows what's possible? I don't think they're going to go to the championship game, but it's going to be fun watching them go forward and seeing what NC State got.
And Mike, really quickly here, it's not just March Madness per se for all these national games, but we've got some great basketball that's being played here in Charlotte.
Yeah, how about that? Obviously, you talked about the tournament going on at Bojangles. Last night, high school basketball, too, there was a clinic going on for a lot of the kids in the area, too, talking about not only was it a showcase for high school all-stars, but also the idea that, there's more to basketball than just the game. There was somebody there teaching them about NIL deals and things like that, really preparing them for what's next. With that going across the street at Bojangles, all I can say is in March, there is never enough basketball. There's always room for more hoops. It's a great time to be in Charlotte. It's a great time to turn on the TV and just watch all the basketball you can watch.
Well, get that knee, get that post-surgery leg of yours fixed up. You never know when Duke is going to call.
That's right.
And we want you to be ready, Mike, to answer that phone call.
They need a 42-year-old who has 4 years of eligibility. I'm their man.
Here we go.
Cooper Flag is
fit
here.
that bill, man.
Mike Lissette right there, not too far off. Mike, we appreciate it. Let's go ahead, get to meteorologist Ted Payton.